"Sir, I'm going to need you to open the case," the TSA agent said, his voice flat and routine, like it was just another bag on just another day. But the man standing in front of him wasn't like the others. Dressed in a dark, impeccably pressed suit, posture razor straight, he held a long wooden flag case against his chest with both hands. His eyes were still, unreadable. His silence didn't feel like resistance, it felt like reverence. The agent sighed, growing impatient. "Place the item on the belt or step aside, sir." People in line shifted, annoyed by the delay, craning to see what the holdup was. The man's lips finally parted, his voice calm but commanding. "I am a sentinel of the tomb of the unknown soldier. This case contains a folded flag under ceremonial charge. It is not to be opened or handled by anyone but me. I am under orders to deliver it to a family in Minnesota." The words landed like a stone in still water. The agent paused, suddenly aware he was not speaking to an ordinary traveler. Another officer joined him, eyebrows raised, tone bordering on confrontation. "What's in the case?" The sentinel looked him square in the eye. "Honor." The entire terminal seemed to inhale and hold its breath. Most people have no idea what a tomb guard is outside of ceremonial footage. They don't know the weight of the oath, the code of conduct that forbids drinking, swearing, or disgrace, even after hours. What they definitely don't understand is that when a tomb guard travels with a folded flag, it is more than luggage. It is sacred cargo, bound by duty, history, and silence. This man had just come from Arlington. The flag in the case had rested atop a hero's casket. The family of the fallen couldn't attend the burial, so the guard volunteered, without press, without ceremony, to hand-deliver the flag himself. It wasn't a request, it was a responsibility. But airport policy didn't pause for ritual until someone stepped forward. A man wearing a faded navy cap, standing in line nearby, spoke up. "He's telling the truth," the man said quietly. "That uniform, I haven't seen it since my boy died in '91. His voice cracked. He didn't elaborate. He didn't need to. More people began to pay attention. A few turned their phones toward the scene, but quickly lowered them. This wasn't a moment to capture, it was one to respect. A woman near the conveyor whispered, "They guard the tomb 24/7, even during hurricanes." I read that once. The security agent looked back at the sentinel, then at the case, then slowly stepped aside. "Understood," he said. "You may proceed." The sentinel gave a single nod. No smile, no expression of triumph, just discipline. He walked through the scanner, still holding the case to his chest, untouched. For the next few minutes, the usually chaotic terminal fell quiet. People who had never stopped moving simply watched. No one spoke, no one complained. Even the boarding announcement seemed softer. The sentinel took a seat near gate C12 and waited in silence, eyes fixed on nothing, motionless as stone. A gate agent approached after some time. "Sir, we'd like you to pre-board," she said gently. He declined. "The flag flies no higher than the people," he said. She nodded, moved back, and respected the quiet. When all passengers were finally seated, the flight captain came down the aisle and approached him. "Are you the sentinel?" he asked. The man nodded. "We'll make sure it's a smooth ride. Let us know if you need anything." Throughout the flight, no one fussed about snacks or seat space. No one demanded anything. They all knew what they were flying with and who they were flying for. When the plane landed, the family was waiting at the gate. An elderly couple, both dressed in black, stood quietly with red eyes and folded hands. The sentinel approached them, lowered to one knee, and with perfect precision presented the folded flag. No speech, no ceremony, just silence and dignity. The father's hands trembled as he took it. The mother rested one hand on the flag, the other gently on the guard's shoulder. "He was never alone, was he?" she whispered. The sentinel's answer was soft but certain. "Never." Without another word, he stood, nodded once, and turned to leave. As he passed through the terminal, people once again moved aside, creating a path not out of instruction, but instinct. No one clapped, no one recorded, they simply watched. And in that quiet, every person understood. They weren't just witnessing duty, they were witnessing devotion. Because sometimes the loudest form of respect is absolute silence, and real service doesn't stop at the tomb. It carries the memory, the duty, and the honor, all the way home. Before we wrap up the story, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from? We'd love to hear. If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a comment below.